Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Gebo the Shaman, and today we're talking about the rune called Raidho. So it's called Raidho. And what happens when we have this rune come up in a reading for us? So of course it's going to depend on the realm that it's in, the direction that it's in, according to my my rune spread that I do. But yeah, so we're talking about Raidho. So what is Raidho? Raidho means right, as in a rite of passage. It means right, as in correct, as in, upstanding, right. It also means ride, to ride, so like to ride a horse. Or it also means a right path, the right path, like correct path. It also means guidance towards your soul desire, guidance towards your soul destiny. Raidho is connected with Dharma, not karma, Dharma. So Dharma is your soul's destiny. So there's that. Raidho also means rituals. So doing, different rituals, things like that. So yeah, Raidho is the right path, the right direction. So funny thing, in my sense, in my the way that I do readings, which uses the rune wheel, the way that I do readings, Raidho is in the south direction. Raidho is in the south, and then Fehu is in the north. So we use opposite runes to correct each other. So let's say if Fehu came up reversed in a reading, we would not use Galder. We would not use we would not appease Fehu. We would not chant Fehu. Instead, when a rune comes up reversed, we do the opposite of that rune to correct it. So the opposite of Fehu in the north is Raidho in the south. So Raidho, doing the right action. So what Fehu means is money, resources, wealth, things like that. And wealth will elude you if you are not doing the right things, if you are not taking the right action, if you are not living your dharma, if you are not living your soul's destiny. Because the universe is programmed to support you when you follow your soul. It will not support you when you are not following your soul. And this is why people have back problems and all kinds of stuff. So the rune Raidho is guidance towards your soul destiny. It is it's rituals, it's rites, it's correct action, right path. Yeah. So what does this mean when we have this in divination? When I'm doing a divination reading? Well, the divination meaning of Raidho is, like, if this comes up in a relationship reading, it means that the two people are right for each other. It can mean that somebody is following the right path, or doing the right actions, following the right direction. They're headed in the right direction. So that's that. So it's generally a rune of just that encourages people to keep doing what they're doing, and eventually their results will pay off. So this is that. So all right, so that's pretty much the divination meaning. It's right for each other, right path, right direction. So what happens when we have this rune reversed? Well, the reverse meaning of this rune is wrongdoing, or not right for each other, or the wrong path. So you can kind of get the sense that, the opposite of right is wrong, So that's what that means when it's in reverse, or when it's upside down, basically. So, yeah, so Raidho is all that stuff. So, I'm trying to think what else I could say. I think that analogy of what I use, a lot of times I see people coming up with Feyhood reversed. So I tell them, take right action. Do, live your Dharma. And that'll correct itself. Although, it is hard. It takes faith to do the right thing, to do what you want to do, live by your own rules, your own path. So it takes courage to do that. However, the universe rewards you when you do that. So, anyway, guys, let's see here. How am I on time? I am pretty good. So that's about it for Raidho today. So some ways that you could use this rune is Galder. You basically chant the rune, and like what I do is I get into a posture, and I like a seated posture with my back straight and my hands doing a certain mudra, and I just chant, because so there's different mudras that you can do, so depending on what rune you're working on. So yeah, just chanting the rune, going into a meditative chant, that will tell you what direction you're supposed to be headed in. That'll tell you what's right for you. So anyway, so I'll go ahead and demonstrate when I chant. So if I were to chant Raidho, I would just chant Raidho. It's like this, guys. Hold on. So it would be Raidho, Raidho, things like that. So it would go like that, and you would just go into meditative chant, and you could figure out what you're supposed to do in life. That's a very simple way of doing that. So, yeah, that's about it for me. So, anyway, guys, I hope you liked this video, and if you liked it, if you liked the information, give it a like. And I do have my rune readings available, so you can check out all my rune readings, all my courses, products, services, everything that I have to offer at gebotheshaman.com. And so I have my Qigong courses. So we have the Cosmic Qigong course and the Self-Transformation Challenge. So both of those courses are extremely powerful. The Self-Transformation Challenge basically combines Kundalini Yoga, Qigong, meditation, and the energy of the heart center, lightning energy in the heart center called Shen. And so there's that. And then we have the Astrology certification course. So yeah, the Astrology certification course is great. It's designed to take you through all the steps of how I do an astrology reading and things like that. So yeah, it's pretty great. And then not only that, but when you pass the certification exam, I'll basically give you your own website for free, and that will help you to get astrology clients and things like that. So it's a pretty awesome deal. Anyway, then we have the astrology the astrology consultations, and what that is basically a 1 hour session with me, and you'll basically get it's like you'll get an astrology consultation. So you'll be able to ask what you want to ask about your Vedic birth chart, and all that good stuff. So and so I do also have astrology consultations where I analyze your D9 chart and your D10 chart, the chart of your career and the chart of your relationships and things like that. So yeah, check those out as well. And then we have the birth time rectification. So if you're interested in that, you can check that out on my website. And not only that, the birth time rectification comes with like a reading in itself. So like if I here's how I do that. So if I spend a bunch of time on your birth time rectification, I don't give you the reading. However, the astrology reading, because that's extra time that I'll put into you. But if I'm able to find your birth time right away, then I'll give you your astrology reading with that. So there's that. Alright, so then we have the rune readings. I do a 9 world spread. So it's the world tree spread, And what that means is that it's taking into account all the 9 directions, all the 9 dimensions of you. And so it's, it's really powerful, and there's a lot to be learned from that. So then we have the career coaching and life coaching. So this is also spiritual counseling. I just call myself a life coach because if I call myself a counselor, then that could be bad for people thinking that I have a psychology degree or something like that. So I am not a mental health professional, but a counselor or a life coach. So that's what I do. And it's very transformational. I take people through ups and downs in their life, and we get to the bottom of what's bothering them, and it can be very transformational and very helpful. So there's that. Then we have the trauma healing course, so check that out, and distance energy healing as well. So that's all I have for today. So if you guys are interested in anything that I have listed up here, then you can go to GeboTheShaman.com down here. GeboTheShaman.com. It's also in the link down below in the description. So yeah, anyway guys, so that's about it for me, and we will talk to you next time. Peace.